Why my voice is important. My voice is important because I wish to have a change in high school sports. We keep on having the same exact sports year after year, and those are football, basketball, track, baseball, volleyball, and soccer. We keep on having those over and over again, and I'm tired of it. I would like to introduce something new that not many people have the opportunity to try, and that is paintball. Across the nation, in high school, there are already 14 states that have 24 clubs in all of them, consisting of 296 members. That is not a lot. But after high school, the students, they have the opportunity to play college paintball. They could join a league called the NCPA, which is the National Collegiate Paintball Association. And inside that, there are 44 states across the nation that participate, with 227 clubs in them, consisting of 5,933 members. Now that's a good bump. Now even after college, students and anybody in the nation, they have the opportunity to join professional leagues. And those professional leagues, they can be found anywhere across the world. But there are two that really stand out. And there's the PSP, which is the Paintball Sports Promotion, and the NPPL, which is the National Professional Paintball League. Now, what I really want to know is why are there other sports in high school but not paintball? They all have the same opportunities. You go from high school to college to paintball, and some even to the Olympics. You can move on with your life inside those sports. Now, really what I think is the main issue is that people think that paintball is more dangerous than the other sports. In reality, compared to football. In football, well, I've played both. I've seen both. I know what both feel like, and I've played both. I've seen what the injuries are. In football, you can get a lot of nasty injuries, but in paintball, the worst I've seen, and I've played paintball longer, the worst I've seen is what we call breaking skin, and that is just when the paintball hits you, it creates a welt, which is a bruise, and that any other hit makes, but it breaks skin, so it bleeds out a little bit, which is nothing severe or anything near what football can give you. Now, like I said earlier, they both have the same opportunities. You can go from high school to college to paintball. And what I said after professional is Olympics. In paintball, there has been talk over the past year of paintball being in the Olympics. Paintball is being played all over the world. It's being played in Mexico, Brazil, Germany, Russia, Japan, England, many of the large countries and nations. They all play it. Now, if you ask any paintballer, they will all agree on this issue, and that's the cost, aka the paintballs. It is the worst. It's a high price. But there's something called a reball. Initially, it's more expensive than a paintball, but over time it'll save you money because it's a reball. Meaning it can be reusable because it is made of like a rubber material, which won't break or anything because it's rubber, but it doesn't hurt as bad. It feels the same, and it's nothing bad, and it makes no mess, which is really nice. And another issue is space. Many of the professional fields take up the space of a football field and sometimes bigger. But I've seen people play on indoor basketball courts. It can be done, just you gotta play with less people so it's not as chaotic. And what's nice about that, of an indoor field, is you have a controlled space to pick up your reballs, which would be nice instead of having to look across the football field and picking up every single little ball. And overall, like after all of that, I think paintball should really be in high school. It's nothing as bad as people think. People think it's really dangerous and scary. But after you get hit the first time, it's not as bad as you think. Yeah, sometimes it can be bad depending on who gets you and if they're a real jerk or whatnot. But it's growing. It's growing in all communities, and especially in mine. And I really hope it can expand in the future.